Hello and welcome back. I decided to get a little more creative with my budget. This is my zero-based budget worksheet from Vertex 42. It is completely free, but I did do some edits to it. By the way, if you ever want like some kind of tutorial on how to edit this, it's just a spreadsheet, but I did make some edits to make it like print out the way I wanted it to. So if you want a tutorial or something, I can totally show you how to do that. Just put it in the comments. It's fine. But I decided that I am going to color code. Since I'm color coding my transactions, I decided to match my categories on here with the colors of the categories that are on my transactions, just to like make things kind of flow a little better, you know? So this is actually going to be in the colors that they are on my transaction calendar. So I think I like how it looks. I'm a little biased, but you know, whatever. Okay, so let's get into it. For inflow, I'm budgeting my full-time paycheck to be $1,003. And then for investments, Roth IRA, my retirement account is going to get 20% of my pay. So that is $201, leaves me with $802. And then monthly bills, the only two that are coming out during this paycheck are Netflix for $11 and car wash for $18. And yes, y'all, I do get car washes even in the winter. Like even in December, I still get car washes. I just make sure that I like dry off, especially dry off the outsides of the doors and stuff so that they don't like freeze shut and get all frosty. But yes, I do still get car washes because my car does still get dirty. Like when the salt comes through, I'm not trying to like struggle to see through my windows, y'all. I'm not doing it. So I do get a car wash and then I just wipe down the car as much as I can immediately after the car wash so that like everything doesn't freeze. So that's that. And that brings my subtotal to $29 for my monthly bills. It leaves me with $773. And then for my variable expenses, and these are expenses where I either spend the money or I don't like roll anything over to the next paycheck. That's not how I roll. And these are also like my trouble spots. So these are the things that I'm kind of most likely to go over budget on. So I try to keep myself in check by having these not roll over. So that brings $30 to dining out, $220 to groceries, and $40 to fuel and parking. Good grief. Why did I not write the subtotal? What? What am I doing, y'all? Let's do it right now. Come on, Bo, get it together. Okay, so 30 plus 220 plus 40 equals 290. 290. Okay. And let's double check my math because I did like skip a step. So 773 minus 290 equals 43. And that is what I carried over. So we're good. We're good. We're good, people. Okay. 483. So $290 to variable expenses. That leaves me with $483, and nothing is planned for any of my revolving funds this paycheck because I did stuff them last paycheck. So, you know, we're hoping we don't go over budget, y'all. We're hoping, but sometimes stuff just happens. Okay. So that still leaves me with the same $483. And then for my goal funds, car insurance is going to get $296. Car maintenance is going to get $103, and then emergency fund is going to get $84. And that's the whole $483. That leaves me with nothing. That's a zero-based budget. So every dollar has a job. At least every dollar of the worst paycheck I've ever gotten minus $20. So I do give myself wiggle room, y'all. My paycheck is going to be over $1,003. My worst paycheck I've ever gotten at this job is $1,023. And I want to budget based on that because I don't want to have to like make any of my savings go down in order to like cover. So I just I always want to go up, y'all. I want to make progress. So part of that is like tricking myself into like having extra money left over after like I actually get paid. So and this is not, to be clear, this is not going to be me having money left over that's like unaccounted for. So like once all of this is done, once I have done all these transactions for both of these weeks, and I didn't mention this in this video, but I did change the second check-in. So this is going to be the final numbers for each category. I had it before as week 1 and week 2, but this makes more sense to me. So these are the final numbers on this category, on this column. But yeah, once everything's done, whatever's left is going to go to my Roth IRA. So I'm not actually leaving money on the table, so to speak, other than rounding up my transactions. That goes into my account buffer. But I just want to send as much money towards my goals, put as much money towards my goals as possible. And one of my most important goals this year is to fund my Roth IRA. So that is where all the remainder money is going to go. And that is part of why I give myself wiggle room, because I don't want to like put money in all these other categories and then neglect my Roth IRA. I really want to save as much as I can towards that. Because, when I turn 65, there might be Social Security, but like I already have health problems. I don't want to have to choose between paying for medication and eating. Like I'm not trying to make that decision. So I want to fund my Roth IRA as much as I can. And once I get to the point where I can easily fund my Roth IRA, we're going to start doing regular investments. We're going to start like increasing my 401k contributions. We are going to make sure that we are okay and stable in the future. When like my body stops working, I don't want to run out of money, y'all. I just don't. So that is it for my zero-based budget worksheet. This is my paycheck budget. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to know how to edit this sheet from Vertex 42, which, as I've said, is completely free on their website. It's just I tweaked it a little bit to work for me. So if you want to see anything like that, like a tutorial, hit me up, let your girl know. I can totally do that. I love you. I appreciate you. Never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.